Howdy, 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 everybody. Teresa here with
Brandy.
It is August 4th, 2022. It is Thursday at
11:27.
11:27. Don't look at the hair. There's some hair sticking up over here. I already had a talking to him, like, don't stick up. Anyway, it's nice out. It's going to get blazing hot this afternoon, like everybody else, right? So, I want to make a comment. I want to make a response to a comment that was left on yesterday's video, and then tell you guys about today. I want to thank you, Julia, for the nice long comment about different kinds of medications and vitamins and stuff, and what it could possibly be for Brad. We have checked our statins, and our statins are supposed to be taken in the daytime. It even says it on the prescription. We're trying to see if maybe perhaps it's the vitamins. Because Brad doesn't really want to have to go for a lot of testing if he doesn't have to. We're going to try this before his doctor's appointment and see what it is. He's actually keeping notes on it so he can tell the doctor more about it. He did get very sick after I ended the video, to the point that there was nothing left. So we are just having him take his prescriptions, but he takes just a few in the daytime, and Tylenol. We'd already stopped the Aleve. So we're going to see how that does. So far,
Oh, sorry. I was thinking about the notes I had to put in. Yeah, so far it seems to be going good. Because
okay.
I just took the one pill, and then the Tylenol. So yeah, I seem to be doing okay with that.
Okay, and he ate probably about an hour ago.
Yeah.
We both had some yogurt, so we'll see. But thank you. I mean, there's a lot of things to think about and the suggestions and stuff. So I really do appreciate the time that you took and everything. What's on today's agenda is I need to work with my plants. I have some plants you guys see behind me here that I need to repot. I need to rework my whole plant stand, because what happened was a lot of, before we have a bed frame, a platform right in front of my plant stand, because without it there, Nixie and Charlie climb on the plant stand and will bark and bark and bark. And what happened was they knocked over some plants, essentially killing them. And so I need to take everything off that plant stand, clean that plant stand very well. I have a number of other plants too that need to be repotted. And like I said, take everything off the plant stand, move the plant stand out, vacuum really well, do a good cleaning, repot, and then reset all that. So that'll take a bit, but I love working with my plants, so it's okay. Hang on just a second. So I'm gonna do that, do dishes, and then I'll work in my bedroom. The house is getting better. It's not near done, but now at least we have things done enough that we can sort out what has to be done. We can get in each room everything that belongs in that room, sort through it, decide what we're purging, what we're not, all that good stuff. So that's basically what we have going on today. I feel good. We both got up early this morning. We had trouble sleeping last night, that's a given. But we're not giving up.
Nope.
And Brad's going to be working in the bedrooms. He's got to get that frame out today. Did you check to see?
It said out for delivery, but...
Oh, it did?
But then it says...
That's a mattress.
And on one section it says out for delivery, but the other section it's not. So I was going to...
You could always call UPS.
Yeah. I'm going to check into more detail.
Okay. Yeah, we're waiting for that mattress to be delivered. Brad's got to get that bed frame set up in what is his new bedroom. So when it does come, whether it comes today or tomorrow, he has to inflate. It's a bed in a box. It's a queen mattress, but it does have the coils. So, but it said take 24 to 72 hours. We're going to give it the full 72 hours so it can really, inflate all that it needs to. So
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow?
Yep.
Okay. Well, but
Yeah.
we can handle that.
Oh yeah.
You're not quite ready for it anyway. So.
No, and that gives me time to go through the stuff, as in what goes in your craft room and what stays in mine.
I mean, you're not quite ready for it
Yeah.
and stuff. But at least now we have those 2 rooms cleaned out enough like that, that Brad will be able to bring in my craft stuff and set it all in the corner. The reason I'm not helping him with that is because of the shoulder and the arm. I did a little bit of lifting yesterday, moving some stuff in my room, and man, with my shoulder letting me know that that was not acceptable. I'm still doing exercises and stuff to help, and I still will continue to do that, but sometimes you kind of overdo it and your body lets you know. So that's why I'm not in helping him, but I'm busy doing other things like dishes and that kind of stuff. Brad's making a shrimp fried rice tonight because way back, maybe 6 months ago even, we bought a shrimp ring, right? I think it was from Aldi's. And it's so rubbery and stuff. But we hate to throw stuff out. So we're going to go ahead and just know that it's going to be rubbery and use it as a fried rice for our main meal.
And I was going to cut it up into smaller pieces.
Right, that helps.
I think those have the tail on, so I'll just pop the tail on.
Oh, okay. No, they shouldn't for a shrimp ring.
I thought they did.
Oh, did they? Well, maybe because theirs are different. So,
Yeah.
I forgot what I was going to say now.
Sorry.
So I can tell you guys, because we only really cook 1 meal a day, and then the other one we just kind of piece together. We eat our carbs and what is mainly our first substantial meal. Normally we don't eat breakfast, but we were up early. So whatever carbs we're going to have, we'll have it in the afternoon. So then that evening meal is just protein and vegetables.
Yeah.
So the difference is this. That we monitor our blood sugar every morning. Early this morning when I couldn't sleep, I asked Brad for a piece of bread with peanut butter. Just that small difference. My blood sugar was 170 this morning. A lot of times I have to really worry about if it's going to be too low. It's going to be, like in the 80s, sometimes the 70s. So, yeah, that's the difference. It really does matter what you put in your body. For some of us. Now, some of you are lucky enough to be able to control it with just your diet. And that's wonderful. There's some people that have to have the insulin or the insulin pump, or there's so many varying degrees of that. So, anything else?
No, but it's like with that, when your blood glucose gets out of whack, like you said, it doesn't take that much. And I just thought of it, is you had that slice of bread with peanut butter on it, and actually you didn't even eat the whole slice.
No, I didn't.
You only
I ate about 2/3 of it.
Yeah, because the other half we gave to the dogs because they love the peanut butter. And but yeah, you had that around 6ish, and we tested about 10. So
yeah. Oh, let me, doing the Veda every day. I also told you guys I was going to show you guys I wouldn't have things. I wouldn't be able to create something to the point where it was finished, but I would show you guys progress on something I worked on. And this is just one of my hats. And I combined 2 of my patterns. And this is actually, the colored part is actually a yarn cake I made out of donated yarn. And so yeah, little toddler hat. So that'll be cool. So just want to show you guys that. It's important to me that I work on something every day. Usually it's a given every night. I do some loom knitting. You know, Brad will pop in the bedroom, come talk for a bit, bring insulin, whatever, and
Yep.
he knows I'll be on the bed watching either TV or watching on my laptop, usually YouTube or whatever, and loom knitting. Yep. Me and the baby girl, huh? And the Charlie, and the Nixie. Charlie he has to have his love of time, of course. So does Nixie. And he groans and groans and groans and moves the whole bed. And, you know, Nixie, of course, she went right by the window every morning. Well, that's why she was so frantic this morning.
He kept kicking you in the back.
Oh, man. And on the side, too.
Yeah.
And, I mean, and he didn't mean to. He was getting loved up, and he was feeling really good. And it's like, ah. So,
yeah.
But no, things are going good. I actually kind of enjoying doing the vlogging every day. Because I do then think of things I'd like to share with you guys. Where if I only do it once or twice a week, it's like, well, no, I'm not going to share the little things, you know. So hopefully it's not too awfully boring. Yesterday I couldn't believe it. I don't know how many hours it took, but it took an obscene amount of time to upload a 10-minute little vlog. So we must have had poor internet yesterday.
Yeah.
So yeah, once we get everything on each room, moved into each room, and I know it sounds funny because we've lived here, this October will be 2 years, but between depression and health and disabilities, it's taken, and I know there's a lot of other people that have even lived in their house for like 10 years and still haven't unpacked. But once we get everything into each room that it belongs in, then we will slowly start going through and basically kind of determining how we want each room and unpacking. So, you know, because I don't want to keep doing this where I have to move everything. You know how we initially unpack and you put stuff up, and then a month or two later you're like, this is not working. I don't know why I did this, but yeah. We have got from a thrift store in Florida, we bought this old, it's kind of like a little hanging cabinet, and it's got a towel bar underneath. And it's just painted white. It's made to look like shutters. Mm-hmm. And it's got some shelves inside. You know, and then you have the two double doors. Well, we've been wondering where to put that. And we decided we're going to put it over here by the front door because we could Brad's going to put some cup hooks so we could hang keys from it. But we could put things like flashlight, bug spray, you know, anything you might need when you're going out of the house or might need outside. You know, even some small tools, you know, that kind of stuff. That'd be a good place to keep the duct tape, you know, and baling wire.
Yeah. Yeah.
But that kind of stuff does help. So I'm excited about that because it's it's cool looking. I'd almost kind of like to just dress that some though.
You could.
You know, so it kind of looks like an antique with, you know, it has the white paint, but I'd like to just dress that some. Okay. You know, so I think it would look cool in the hallway. So yeah, we're starting to get this house. We're gonna get it going, and that gives me a lot of hope. Still riding a bike every day. Mm-hmm. Yesterday I just wasn't feeling real hot overall. Don't know why. It was just one of those days. So I only did 10 minutes on the bike. So I tried for 10 or 15 minutes. This is just my first week starting back, so that's pretty good, you know. Mm-hmm. So that's all we got going on. I hope you guys are having a good one. I hope that you're not sweating too much. You know, they say sweating to the oldies, no sweating to everybody.
Hey.
You know, so
Can I throw something in real quick?
Oh no.
Okay. I'm sorry.
Are they ready for this?
I doubt it.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, one of the things is we've got a couple bathroom scales, and we're using one in her bathroom, and I want to get the other one in mine. Well, the one in mine was in storage forever and ever, and need to replace the batteries. And they take the little disc batteries or button batteries, whatever you want to call it, and it's the number on it is CR2032. And normally I can get those at $1.25 tree, and they're $1.25 for one. So we went to another store because $1.25 tree was out of them, and so we went to another store, and the other store had them, 4 of them, for $10.75, which I thought was way out of line. And so when we got home, Teresa suggested that I look on Amazon, and they have a 10-pack of these button batteries for $5.99, which, you know, going from paying $1.25 to 60 cents a battery is just phenomenal.
Oh,
so,
yeah.
You know, so Amazon's been really good on prices on some stuff. You know, you got to watch.
When you first look, you think maybe prices are high, but keep looking on that search, because, you know, a few pages later, you may find some that is not bad at all. I was just looking at these batteries, because I don't know if they're... Now, what was the number?
CR2032.
32? Oh, these are 25.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
I accidentally ordered the wrong kind because our blood glucose meters take button ones, but it's accidentally ordered these kind. CR2025.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So if any of y'all need batteries like this, these are 10 of these, because I don't have anything that these take, you know, and it's still new in the box. Got this from Amazon, over a year ago, but they're still good. So let me know. But when you were talking about that, I'm like,
yeah.
But you're sure that's the number?
Yes.
Okay. So that's where I get the ones I get.
Yeah.
Amazon too is stuff, and I mean Dollar Tree is okay for batteries for some stuff, but you gotta really watch how old some of those like button batteries and stuff are. I mean, I think the other batteries get bought enough that they're usually pretty decent, but you know.
Yeah. Well, you know, and that's what I mean. You look, and they'll have 4 packs of 4 or 6 packs of the more traditional sizes, the AA, AAAs. But you know, you look at these 6 packs for $1.25, and you think, oh, that's a good deal. But they're not alkaline batteries; they're the heavy duty, which only last maybe 1/4 as long as the alkaline. So it's not it's not that good a deal. But you know, you gotta. If one of the nice things since I've been retired, other than me driving Teresa crazy, is it gives me a little bit more time to shop around, you know, to look and see where the best deals are, you know, and I've learned a lot from Teresa.
Is that one girl?
Which one girl? I can't tell from here. I have to wait till she can get a little farther forward.
I think she's round in the corner.
Oh no, yeah, that's her.
Is it?
Yeah.
There's this little girl. Well, she's not little. She's a teenager. But it's very sad because she basically, these teenage boys get her to come over so you can guess what's going on. And she basically does it because they'll give her drugs. And she usually walk around here whacked out of her mind, half naked and stuff.
Yeah.
You know, it's a scary thing. You think you should close in that front door, though?
When I go back to start
She's known to just walk in people's houses, too. You know, and just knock on the door and make her way into your home and stuff. It's just,
Yeah.
But anyway, I wanted to give a couple tips, if you don't know them, that helps to save money too. is, and Brad and I were talking about this, made me think of the Dollar Tree, is you can make your own Febreze-like spray. All it is, you look it up, all it is a little bit of fabric softening water. You shake it up real well, and it's great. Also, you can make your own hair detangler. I learned this in beauty school. You take just a little bit of hair conditioner and water. Shake it up really well in your squirt bottle. It works like a charm. So, that's just a couple other ways to save some money. And the more stuff that you have sitting in your home, the less stuff you have to run out and buy. I think we all need to stop doing the impulse buying. Things may look cute and may look fun. Like I watch different people buying different things and I think, oh yeah, that'd be nice. Then I think, do I really need that though? Do I really need that? Am I sure I don't have something similar to it? Because you only have so much space. And you fill it up and fill it up and fill it up. And I know you guys are thinking, Lori, look, that's so like our pantry because we don't have any other place to put. We don't have hardly any cabinets and stuff in this mobile home. But you only have so much space. So the more you bring stuff in, and then you think later on, did I really need that? Because maybe you think something only cost you a few dollars, but a few dollars for this, a few dollars for that, and the next thing you know, I mean, I'd rather save my money for larger purchases or to have tucked back. My friend Kathy was talking about she does the cash envelopes, which works really well. Mm-hmm. The money she's going to spend and the money she wants to save, and that way she can save money for a rainy day or for Christmas or whatever's coming up. That's a great system too, because for us, if we have we don't have any right now, but we have in the past, have had cash. You think a lot more when you're spending that cash. Also, if you primarily order online, but you have just cash, it's really hard to transfer that cash into, an instant, it makes you think a lot more. Also, if you bring cash when you're shopping, when you're doing the actual real shopping, in person, you're not going to just impulse buy, because if I have $70 and I'm buying groceries, I'm not going to just not pay attention to the prices and throw stuff in the cart. I've been known to, when we've been real tight on money, I'll bring a calculator with me. And I'll round up to the next dollar. And that kind of takes care of the tax for me. But I will keep track of how much money, and that helps you decide whether or not you're going to buy that impulse item or not. You're like, I've already spent this much and I have this much more on my list. So, it's just a few ways to save money. Not running just random errands, run all your errands on one particular day. Like we go into Rocky Mount, and when we go into Rocky Mount, we even kind of chart out so we don't have to backtrack and stuff running errands, and it saves you a lot of gas and time. Mm-hmm. So just a few ways to save.
A couple things that you've taught me is you will go in and you'll look at stuff online, you'll put it in the cart, mm-hmm. and then I know you. The reason you do that is so you can think about it. Mm-hmm. Is this something I really want? Mm-hmm. I very rarely see you do a buy it now. Mm-hmm. It's always,
not unless it's something that we know we desperately need.
Yeah. And then another thing that I learned after years and years in the grocery store, I read an article, and probably by now it's been 15, 20 years ago, but I'm sure it's still appropriate, is that I read this in a grocery manager's magazine that we used to get. And one of the things that they said is that approximately 90% of all grocery store sales are impulse sales. Mm-hmm. So, that's why it's a good thing to have a list, mm-hmm. and don't stray from the list. Mm-hmm.
And when in doubt, send your husband, because a lot of times they're not going to dilly-dally around for the most part. Most men, they want to get in, get out, right? So, But that's why those end caps are set the way they
yeah.
are. That's why that you have all the fun straws by the soda pop and stuff. Why do you think the candy and stuff is all set there where the kids are,
At eye level.
yeah.
To a 5-year-old.
And I mean, a lot of us are emotional, and if you're having a craptastic day, you'll think, oh, well, I'm going to get this or that. Or I don't feel like cooking. You run in to get one item, and then, you have a cartload, and you're like, how did this happen? But...
we threw all that stuff in our cart.
We all have to be very careful about not buying impulsively and not buying things that you don't really need. Like I said, you may think a few dollars here, a few dollars there. And if you can get away with that financially, that's great. But
it adds up.
Things are expensive, and I think they're going to only get more expensive. You really got to watch what you do. I mean, you really have to watch. The difference is this. Okay, yesterday we were going to Burger King because we only go fast food once in a great while. And if we do, we try to hit a place that has a special, right? So I hate Hardee's because it's so salty. I just can't even eat it. It's so salty. Every time we eat at a Taco Hell, we get sick. I don't know why. So really it's only Wendy's or Burger King. Well, Wendy's is more expensive. So yesterday I told Brad I really just wanted a Whopper. So we were going to get the Whopper meals. Those were $7.99 each. Or we could get the 2 for $10, which was 2 small fries, 2 small drinks, and then you got a choice between, a cheeseburger and a chicken sandwich. So we opted for that because otherwise, once you added cheese to the Whopper anyway, so then you're looking at $8.99. So you're looking at $18 as opposed to $10. That means that I could almost eat out twice.
Yep.
For what we spent. Yep. Plus, we didn't finish those small fries. We had over an order left, and we gave a few to Jelly.
Yep.
So we bring those home because the other dogs, it's a big treat. But, and I don't usually drink my pop anyway, because I usually bring coffee with me, so I just tell Bed, just get what kind you want. He has 2 of them then, but that way you don't have to feel guilty about eating out. I'm sorry, I'm not going to go to Zaxby's and spend $9 on a salad now. That's ridiculous. I mean, I just won't do it. These prices are just crazy, and you spend enough on groceries and gas and stuff.
We can make salads for both of us for about half the price of one Zaxby's salad.
And that's what we do. We do a lot of home cooking. I quit buying the noodle mixes because first off, there's not that much in those noodle mixes or the rice-a-ronis and stuff. But they went up to like $1.50 now. So I'm like, no, and we just learned how to cook the pasta and add what we want. Works out better anyway.
And that's the wonderful thing about the internet is it's so easy to find recipes.
Oh yeah. And any fast food usually that you're wanting to have, you can mock at home. So, like I said, I think we all need to kind of, they say another recession is coming, and we all need to really buckle down and be, we're in this for the long haul, instead of the impulse buying and stuff. Yeah, things are cute and stuff, but, I figure this way. I've got enough cute things around. I'm still unpacking. I probably don't even remember some of the stuff that I had that was so important and everything. I mean, I want to simplify my life at this point in time, So that's just us.
Yep.
So anyway, love you guys. And I do cherish your friendship so very much. I hope you're having a great day. And we will talk to you tomorrow. Say bye, Brad.
Bye, Brad.
Bye, guys.